This writing set was presented to my great-grandfather Francis Richard Martino on his retirement from the Martino Steel and Metal Company as a mark of esteem from his fellow directors. I never met him, as he died in 1920, or his son, my actual grandfather. Confusingly, my grandfather and my father have the same name, Edward Blunden, but my grandfather also died before I was born, so we only have photographs, sadly, as memories. 1917. This is the height of World War I. The Allies will they get help from the Americans before the Germans can bring their troops back from the Eastern Front? Perhaps they're sensing victory. In Russia, a huge revolution. The Tsar is killed. This will change the lives of millions of people. And the Martino family? Here in Birmingham, a photograph. Like most families in England, photographs taken just in case a loved one did not return. So who do we see? Right at the front, Peggy, my aunt, actually called Margaret, but always known as Peg or Peggy. She is the second from the right. Behind, on the back row, my grandfather, second from the left, with a moustache, and beside him, two sons, the older, Horace, in the military uniform, and the younger, my father. So we have great-grandfather, grandfather, and fathers. Horace, age 17, time of this photograph, was to die 4 months after the photograph was taken, and his body transported back to the UK and buried in Birmingham. My father lived until he was 89 and is seen with a naval cadet uniform, as he was then at the Royal Naval College, Dartmouth. Peggy, who had an interesting life, which maybe I'll do another video of later, sits demurely at the front. The other people are a bit more obscure, and I shall need to do more research to find out about them. But I think that the lady on the extreme left is my grandmother, and maybe the one on the other side of my great-grandfather is possibly his first wife, but I'm not entirely sure.